Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a look at this absolutely crazy pedal, the Swarm from Beetronics. So I thought I'd start this video by talking about my relationship with fuzz pedals. I've always had a bit of a love-hate relationship with them. There's some awesome records that I'm a massive fan of that use fuzz pedals, but generally when I've tried to use them, I've never really got on with them too well. I've had a couple of different versions of the Big Muff in the past. I had the recent op-amp version of the Big Muff, and way back in the day I had one of the big black box Russian built ones. But just generally speaking, they never seem to stay on my board. I always end up, going back to my overdrives and distortions. So when it comes to fuzz, I kind of want something that's really weird and really unique and crazy, because I'm probably not going to use it in a normal way. So this Beetronics pedal kind of fits right in there. Before we get too far into the details of the Swarm, if you are enjoying the video and you're enjoying the content on the channel, do consider subscribing and liking the video. It really does help. Cheers. So the Swarm is made in California by Beetronics, and the one I have here is actually either a limited edition, or they have a custom shop where they do all sorts of different paint finishes. I actually picked this up on eBay for a really quite reasonable amount of money compared to how much it costs new, or how much it would cost if you wanted to import one of the kind of custom shop ones. The Swarm is certainly more than your average fuzz pedal, and we'll talk about the different things it can do. And obviously I'm going to demo it and you'll hear some of those sounds. So they call this a Fuzz Harmonizer, and what they mean by that is it can generate a harmony frequency along with the notes that you're playing, and you can flick through 9 different variations on the species knob. So Beetronics say that this turns your signal into a square wave, then multiplies and divides the frequency of that wave, giving 9 possible harmonics over 2 octaves. It's then got some modulation that can be applied to the harmonies, and you can go from either near perfect tracking of your note to like just uncontrollable craziness. And trust me, there really is some craziness in this pedal. So the controls, you've got the worker knob that sets the level of the input signal. You got the species, which selects between the different harmonies. The Queen and Drone will set the level of each of the harmonies. And then the Flight and Sting control the modulation that's applied to the harmonies. You then also have a master volume on the side, which is handy because, sometimes with fuzz pedals, you can have a big volume jump when you engage them on a clean amp. This pedal is absolutely crazy. I mean, I've watched some videos on it myself on some other channels, and I honestly don't know how I'm going to demo this. I think what I'm going to do is probably just plug it in and muck around with the settings and just try and maybe write a few little riffs as I'm doing it, but probably not going to be super coherent. One cool kind of attention to detail thing on this pedal, the circuit boards have really cool bee designs, and I'll stick a picture up for you to have a look at. But it's just really cool. It's a part that most people are never going to see, but still they've gone that extra mile to really make a cool pedal. Right then, I'm just going to kind of see what this sounds like, I don't really know what to expect. It's a bit of a crazy pedal. I'm going to start with all of the kind of harmony and the modulation knobs all off, and just see what sort of sound we get with a fuzz. Here's what my guitar sounds like without the pedal on. Okay, so very Velcro-y, very kind of like ripping Velcro sort of fuzz sound. I can get into that. I like it. All right, let's see what happens. We're on mode 1. Let's see what happens when we start bringing in some of the octaves. Harmonies. Some of the harmonies. Whoa. Well, that was unexpected. All right, okay. Let's see what happens with some of the modulation. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's that's a crazy sound. Okay. Let's keep going. Well, this pedal is definitely a little different, right? Okay. Let's keep going. I'm kind of lost for words. That's so crazy. Yeah. Well, look, I'm going to put some space echo on it. See what happens. I don't have any idea what sounds I'm getting. I'm just kind of like mucking around and listening to what happens and mucking around with that. Yeah. Well, it's awesome. I honestly don't know what to make of this pedal. I'm really kind of blown away by the sounds it gets. I'm not sure how useful they're going to be, but it's just such a fun pedal to muck around with. Yeah. I don't even know if I can do like a demo loop or anything like that. I think it's just going to be me mucking around with it for half an hour. I mean, that sounds like a siren. What I think is quite cool is that you can get like a normal fuzz sound out of it. You know, you do have to dial everything back. But yeah, if I... You know, I've got a normal sounding fuzz sound there that I could just, you know, muck around with. Still got the space echo on as well. Take that space echo off again. Yeah, that's the Beetronics Swarm. Awesome. Well, that was a bit of an adventure, wasn't it? I really don't know what to make of this pedal. I think you can get some like regular fuzz sounds in it, and that's quite cool. I'm definitely going to use it for that. But honestly, it's so crazy, like so unpredictable. But I guess, you know, that is what it's designed to do, right? That's what they want from this pedal. That's what people that buy this pedal want. They want a crazy fuzz tone with all these you know, insane kind of harmony and modulations and what have you going on in the background. It's kind of hard to predict what it's going to do, and for that reason, I don't know how usable it's going to be in a song. But for me, I just wanted something that was really unique and crazy to put on the board. Most of the pedals I've got on my board are fairly, you know, fairly tame, utilitarian. You know, your kind of standard pedals that a guitarist would have. And I want something a bit crazy on there. That's why we love pedals. We love the crazy sounds. We love to make insane noises. And, you know, this is just a bit of fun for me, really. Probably, like I say, probably not going to use it an awful lot in any kind of songs, but it's just a cool to have pedal. Bear all of that in mind if you're looking to buy this pedal. It's probably not right for you if you want something that's going to give you a really consistent sound that's really easy to dial in. That's just not this pedal. It's absolutely crazy. I really like the standard version of this pedal. The artwork on it's really cool. Just the design in general, this whole bee thing, it's probably a bit gimmicky, right? But it is cool. It's a unique aesthetic that they're going for that you're not really seeing elsewhere. I like how all their pedals are kind of tied in under that same theme. It's cool. This one, like I mentioned, it is sort of a custom / limited edition. Not entirely sure. Like I say, I got this off eBay, so I don't really know the full history of it. But it is a really cool pedal. It looks cool. I really like the color scheme. Again, it's just a bit different. And like I said, if you look at their website, they've got loads of crazy designs. I mean, you have to buy them direct from them rather than through the retailers that sell these pedals. I think in the UK we're quite limited to who sell them. I know Anderton's sell Beetronics, but occasionally I think they do send some of these limited ones through to those retailers. I think Peach Guitars, there's another one in the UK. They've got some unique finishes on the Vespa Fuzz from Beetronics. So, you know, if you want to get one that looks a little bit different from the standard one, then just keep an eye out. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And if you're enjoying the content, if you enjoyed this video, then do consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to check out something reasonably similar, it's kind of hard to say with this pedal, Check out the review I did recently of the Origin Effects Halcyon Green Overdrive. If you want to look at something completely different, then have a look at my video revisiting my Adam Jones Les Paul Custom Silverburst. That about wraps everything up. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.